G'day guys, it's Jase here again. We got some more questions to answer because everybody keeps emailing questions in. Questions about everything and anything. We've got one here from Brian. G'day Brian, if you're watching. Aren't you guys worried about snakes just wearing thongs? I cringe every time I see you guys in the scrub. P.S. Great adventure show. All right, thank you, Brian. Thongs. Well, I tell you what, I've been wearing thongs as long as I can remember. And I've been wearing thongs in that whole sort of boating bush environment since I was like a teenager. And am I worried about snakes? Well, I tell you what, I suppose I'm a little bit careful, yes, but I'm more worried about stumping my toe than getting a snake chew on my, bite me. Oh. Because I'm so comfortable in a pair of thongs, and you'll notice on the show, climbing mountains, walking across slippery rocks, you name it, I've got the right pair of thongs as well. I know that those other ones with the print on them and stuff like that, like there's, the surf thongs and stuff, mate, they get wet, they get slippery as hell. That's why I've got the All for Adventure thongs, because they are really good in the bush. So, am I worried about snakes? Always, but I feel comfortable in a pair of thongs. I don't wear boots because next thing you know, you got to get out, walk across the water. Painful, isn't it? It's easy just in a pair of thongs, bare feet thongs. It's simple. There you go, mate. There you go, Brian. Let's have a look here. We got some other stuff here. Ooh, I tell you what we get a lot of is we got a lot of people emailing in going, oh, can I have a job? Can I come along on your next trip? You got Luke here. It's like, how do I get on the show in a cameo appearance? I got Hayden. Hayden's like, I'd like to apply for a job, boys. Anyone's dream job. And then Luke, hey guys, how do I get to come along with you guys? Now that is a very, very common question. How do you get to come along? That's a tough one. When we're out in the field and it's a job. And as much as I tell people this, it's a job, they just look at me and go, yeah, right, Jase, yeah, whatever. You're not convincing me it's a job. Well, look, it is a job, but it's the best bloody job in the world, I reckon. So everyone tells me, so I'm only listening to them. So how do I get to come along? Oh, look, you never know. There might be one day we're out in the bush and we come across, you might be on your adventure and we come along and there you are, and that's how you get a cameo appearance. There's an option. So get out into the bush and follow the tracks and up north and all those areas that we go to. So you might run into us, okay? So there's some ideas for you. What else we got here? Here we go. Here's a good one. Darren, he goes here. Jase, why is the EFS winch £13,000 and not £12,000 like everyone else's? Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. £13,000. You're out in the bush, right? Simon's cut across. He's taken the wrong line. Boom, bogged to the eyeballs, and he's got to pull the winch out. If you've got a £13,000 winch as opposed to a £12,000, don't you go, oh, geez, glad I got my £13,000, extra £1,000 of pulling power? Yeah, look, they've been able to design the winch to a point where it's got £13,000. So the motor's got more grunt, the gearing is better, and it's just a tougher winch. So there you go, that's why it's a £13,000, an extra £1,000. What do they say? You get an extra £1,000 for the same price as a £12,000 pounder. I don't know. That's just a sales pitch that I just come up with. So there you go, Darren. Thanks for that, mate. Alrighty, we got a funny one here. I don't know whether Baz thinks it's funny or not, but Baz from the Netherlands, would you believe? And old Baz goes, sorry guys, I won't follow you anymore. Oh, okay, that's a bit sad, Baz. You really are awesome. Okay. But since you destroyed my favourite dream car, the Volvo XC90, which I cannot buy because of money issues, sorry to hear that, Baz, it really hurts to see how it got sinked.
I'm going to wear my seatbelt for this one. Oh! Holy shit!
not me, Baz. Yes, an XC90 is my dream car. I like Volvo a lot. Take care, Baz. Okay, I'm not sure whether Baz is serious or not, because dream car XC90. Now, a lot of people are saying, I had a few emails, you wouldn't believe this, but I actually had a few emails of people complaining because we destroyed a perfectly good car. Wow, I don't know about you, but the camera, I think the camera was, must have rubbed some Vaseline in front of the lens or something, you know, and made it a bit smudged, because that car wasn't that good a condition, trust me. It copped a flogging over the years from Mum, and she drove that thing into the ground. So when Simon got hold of it, there wasn't actually that much left of it. But anyway, sorry Baz, we've destroyed your dream car. There's not much I can do about that. But again, it wasn't me, it was Simon. All right guys, so that's it for this week. Keep your questions rolling in, and maybe, you never know, you might be able to ask me a question when we're out on the beaten track up north sometime.